These delinquent students are absolutely despicable. They put glue on the chalk, forcing the teacher to go wash her hands. But they had also tampered with the faucet, spraying water all over the teacher and soaking her from head to toe. After finally managing to turn off the valve and wiping herself with a towel, the teacher found her face covered in black ink. Infuriated, she tried to escape the classroom, only to discover a pile of feces smeared on the door. After this series of horrible pranks, the female teacher completely broke down in tears. Even worse, the previous teacher had been so distressed that instead of taking the stairs, he jumped out the window. What kind of class is this? The curse was finally broken with the arrival of a criminal-turned-teacher. This is the notorious remedial class at Goethe Middle School. New teachers rarely last more than 5 days, some have been driven to tears, some have fled, and some have even begged others to end their misery. However, this time is different. The new teacher, Ah Chang, is no ordinary educator. He's a robbery convict who was just released from prison. Back in the day, his idiotic accomplice had buried their stolen loot in the vacant lot next to the school, which has since been turned into a gym. To dig up the money, Ah Chang decides to infiltrate the school by applying for a teaching position. He smashes the fire alarm to scare off the other candidates and blames it on the students, successfully tricking the principal into trusting him. But Ah Chang still needs a teaching certificate to officially start work. He sets his sights on the naive and sweet Miss Xiaomei. Using his good looks, he asks her out for a drink, drugging her and stealing her teaching certificate before altering the name. The next day, he strolls into the classroom wearing glasses. But his words and actions completely give away his hooligan nature. He kicks a defiant student across the room, steals a student's burger because he hadn't eaten breakfast, and sneaks beer into his milk carton during a meeting. Miss Xiaomei quickly discovers that Ah Chang's teaching certificate is a forgery. She threatens to report him unless he switches classes. The principal readily agrees when Ah Chang volunteers to change, making him the homeroom teacher for this gang of little hooligans. Ah Chang thought he could easily handle these kids, but they proved tougher than expected. On his first day, he falls victim to a syrup trap, getting stuck to his chair, unable to move an inch while the class bursts into laughter. This infuriates him. After going home to clean up and change, he vows to make these little brats pay. Due to copyright restrictions, we can only share this much of the movie with you. Thank you for your interest.